my pit strategy was by far my worst category. So I kept messing up when to go into the pits, and when it actually counted, that was the best I ever did it, and I felt like it was perfect. That race took forever. It was fun. Until I had to wake up the next morning, 5 hours later, but
Alright, I'm sorry about that. I kind of lagged out a little bit, but we're back now. As we can see, things are about how we left it with Henson has just a little bit of a lead here. This next group of 4 here trying to chase him down. I kind of figured after that round of pit stops they would start to work together a little more to try to get up there, and now we're kind of getting down to where stage points are going to count for something, so we're going to have to race this out and get some stage points instead of try to catch him, I think. What do you think? They're Schlinken. Do you still try to do you still try to go and catch him and work as a team to get up there, or do you know stage points are about to be something? Or are you going to start racing, try to get you a couple spots here between these 3 and get some stage points?
I mean, it looks like they're battling back there right now. They don't give me a care in the world, but if I'm in this position, I mean, it looks like the 51's closing on the 21 just by himself, so, I mean, really you shouldn't be battling at all, but if it's within 5 laps to go and you know you weren't going to catch him, then that's when you should.
Okay.
You shouldn't start battling until the second or last lap. There's not really a point in, I mean, I understand if you're aggressive and you would want to take a spot 2 laps before the finish, but your aggressiveness isn't the problem in that situation. It's the fact that even if you get in front of that person, they're going to have plenty of time to battle back, and there's just no point in trying to make that move a couple laps too early.
And let's see. Things seem to have settled down right up here at the front. Oh, somebody hard into the wall right here in front of Forensic. Quite sure what truck that is. That was the 7. Oh, was that? Oh no, was that big wreck in the corner? Hold on. That brings out a caution right there. I believe that was Panda that was hitting the wall right there, right in front of Forensic. I couldn't get a good glimpse of that truck. Oh, it was Panda with a bunch of nose damage. This caution couldn't be more timely for Panda at the moment. It looked like that's where he was headed.
If you guys wanted a chance at that 21 truck, this is your only chance.
Yeah. Do you know by chance how many laps are left in this stage? Because there couldn't be very many.
I don't think there's a stream up at all, but
I would have to guess probably 8 to 11 laps to go.
I bet you by the time we get to the backstretch, we can know if there's less than 2 to go.
Oh, Philistines pit crew gains him a spot.
They did, but Henson's gear is keeping him up there, right even with him.
Did Philski take right sides? That's the real question. No, he definitely didn't.
So that was the end of the stage. This is the beginning of a new stage.
Oh. Wasn't that business enough?
So,
well done, Hanson.
yeah, stage win. 1 for him in the truck series. I have a feeling we're going to be hearing a lot of the name Henson this year and for many years to come here in Hammerdown. As these trucks, they've got through the was that first stage, second stage? First stage. That was just the first stage. All right. So they've got through the first stage, and this second stage, they're really settled down. I don't see a lot of jockeying for positions. More they're all trying to push each other to get to. Oh, as I say that,
87 goes up and hits the 21 Henson.
It's going to take an army to move that guy, and the army's here. They are getting by him, and now the goal is to just run your line and keep him back there as long as you can, because when he gets that clean air, gets back out front, he's just going to drive back away. Or his car doesn't like dirty air. We haven't really seen much of that tonight because didn't take him and Collins long to get through the field early in stage one.
I can tell you what I'm not going to just hugging that yellow line on the backstretch.
No, the yellow line on the backstretch really hasn't came into play tonight. It seems that the guys that have been leading this race are all about just fast lap, get it done, and they know that they get more speed coming off of that turn 2 going down the high side on the backstretch than they do trying to cut down and hold that yellow line. So there are, getting a little bit better times on these on this track. I'm just so impressed with the way everybody's driving in here tonight. A lot of these guys were in the Xfinity race the other day. They drove good there. I mean, we had a great Xfinity race, I thought. Just for the circumstance, we had bad weather that day over there. It was very, very windy. And they were bouncing. And I love these trucks because they can bounce the truck, and the truck just bounces right back. It's like, man, maybe I shouldn't have retired from trucks. This looks like way too much fun. And you know what? And you two, and I feel bad for you, you don't have the opportunity to go out there and run trucks. It's not there for you anymore. And I guarantee you right now, if they said, hey, Twoon, we're going to lift the ban on you being in trucks, you'd have your keys in the car running to the track right now. Like, you'd be going to rip someone out of a truck. I mean, sorry, Sniper, you're now a crew chief.
No, man, I'm taking the 3. Oh man, that's
I only got to race one season. Technically, like, this is way better than my stats because I'm 1 for 1.
Oh man,
I'm 2 for 3 right now.
Hey, that's 3 years in the truck series. I mean, that's 3 years of what I'm seeing was 3 years of fun.
Yeah, like I said, I've seen this truck series that go from what it was like with Panda Racing to merge into Hammerdown Racing. With me, Travis, Titanic, Panda as well. Like it was a good bunch of us. Like, and I had to beat my brother at Indianapolis for my first championship. I beat him by 1 point.
Oh my goodness!
Man, it was so close.
I think another reason why truck sliders are so fun, at least in Hammerdown, because we run them. I mean, Saturday nights, everyone, it's not really like a setup. You don't have to be practicing all week. It's one of those things where everybody has a shot. And you have to really, like,
you really gotta pick and choose your spot, when to be fast and when to slow down. You know what I mean?
So I would notice, like,
when to pass.
Every time in the trucks, you would always be in 3rd and 4th. And then the final stage come, you're like 2 into the lead by 5 tenths. I was like, damn.
I told you, 3rd place is my favorite place to be, and I just, like I said, I hung out to save the tires. Like that, make the truck work, like not overwork too hard. It's just like in the custom cup series, like on at say Talladega, you wear your tires right out, you wear your rigging out, you lose fuel quicker, and I guess in the trucks it's not so bad, so much of a difference, but tire wise, you're not working as hard as a leader, but you're keeping up. Man, you're in a better position to be fast when it's time to be fast at the end of the race. So it's time to go. It's time to go.
Well, here comes that 3 truck that Twoon made famous, currently driven by Sniper, trying to come up here and battle with this the top 4.
And that's a 99 Manberg makes the move on 50.
And he hit that. I was talking about it last night. That bump, that this portion of a run becomes not a bump but a trampoline as your tires start to wear. And it'll bump you straight out of the lead. I mean, it's not necessarily drivers that have been hurting other drivers this week. This track will take you out real quick. And she won't even take you to dinner first. You're going to go up that wall and have a bad day if you hit one of these bumps the wrong way.
I'll be right back, guys.
All right, buddy. We're going to sit here and watch Sniper try to get by these 4 trucks.
Yeah, one of my funnest moments in the truck series was me and Schlenker when we started. Everybody kind of looked at him as the 13-year-old kid that's racing. Everybody kind of looked past him because he kept asking, what do I do here, what do I do there? But you don't know if you don't ask. So I was like the first one to ever really reach out to the kid.
Ooh, Sniper, the first one to hit pit road.
And I was the first one, and we made a plan, we made a bet together. Let's be 1 and 2, and go all the way to the final 4. You know what I mean? I work together with you, you work together with me. If you need a win, I'll give you a win. If you need a push, I'll give you a push. And then he couldn't have worked out any cooler. That's what I said. I couldn't have lost it to anybody better than a buddy that I really worked with all season. That I got to see bloom better than I did.
Now, I've spent the last couple of days racing around with Schlingen, and like today we took him over and we did some custom truck races over at Pocono, and he's wise beyond a 13-year-old. He was learning a lot about setups today, and he was taking it all in and asking so many good questions. I can only imagine where he's going to be, 4 or 5 years from now.
Right.
They talk about that guy Favre all the time. In 5 years, they're not going to talk about Favre. They're going to be talking about Schlenken.
Yeah, it's going to be Schlenken. I'm telling you. And that's what makes me proud to be like the fact that this is our pupil as Hammerdown. There's things like this. Seeing drivers like Anxious Yeti, but from last season to not winning the race to winning the first race of the Xfinity series, like we said he was gonna, and almost won the truck series.
Yeah.
An unfortunate mishap on pit road, but Anxious he proved himself, and Schlenken more or less has surpassed that friggin' that distance. You know what I mean? For his age, he's first season won a championship in the trucks. Next season eligible for the draft, drafted first round, second round.
And two races into the season, I took a peek at the points that were posted earlier. He's the first driver in points that hasn't won a race. At 13, he is whooping up on some of these elderly fellas out here at a young age, and he's only going to get better. So guys, I'm sorry, watch out. He's only going to get better.
Hammer down and faithful to hammer down. So like I said, he's just like the kid that we've all got to take care of now. And I like it. This is going to go places because of us. And I'm proud to say it.
Well, I'm very excited. If you guys stay tuned later on this evening, we're going to go on a short trip to Iowa with the
Kill Switch Racing.
Kill Switch, yeah. I'm trying to see where. Oh, there they are. Yes. All right, so we're going to be going to Iowa later, and I know that over there they've got a young kid, Bam Bam Twitch, who has just been lighting it up over in the Kill Switch side, in the slider trucks and in the custom cup cars. And he called me. We talked earlier. He's ready for Iowa. He said the short tracks are his bread and butter. So I'm still going to put my money on Jinx and the 22 car because that is what we do. I go for that 22, he goes for my 22, and we're going to keep doing that until one of us takes a 22 to victory lane, and I hope it happens the same weekend. I think that is going to be the weekend in Las Vegas for both of us if it doesn't happen tonight for Jinx. Where?
Iowa's just like my home track here where I live at.
Is it?
The sound of when you get on the gas and when you get it let off.
There's something about Iowa I absolutely love. And when I looked and saw it was our championship race this year, they couldn't ask for nothing better.
Season 2 championship race is Iowa as well.
Fantastic. Yeah,
Season 1 there in sliders, and we just prepared to go with the custom setups and probably Iowa. Championship.
So that is it. I can't see. Schlinken's my knowledge guy here. I'm not sure if it's Henson leading or the 8.
I believe 21 of Henson
is still leading. Okay.
The 99 third,
Okay.
16 Henson, and
Okay,
3
okay.
of Sliders trying to chase him down.
I have a theory. If you
Okay.
look off the hood of Hampton right now, you would notice that it feels just faster than any other car if you were to ride with their hood. Obviously that happens if the car is faster, but every time he starts clean air, he's gone.
So I know I know he has I know the wheel he uses is a Fanatec. And I think I need to go purchase me a new wheel. Because I was following him all week at Atlanta. We were at Atlanta Monday through Thursday in Xfinity cars. My God, 5 hours a day we were in there. And he would get to where he would get clean air and he would just drive away. And we would put the exact same setups in our cars. And I couldn't figure out what he was doing different. Well, finally, he recorded or somebody streamed or something. And I went and did that ride along on his hood. And I just listened to that throttle. And where he lifts the throttle and puts it back down or doesn't put it back down in that middle of the corner where I'm normally off the corner, he is pushing it so slightly off the corner. And it's either letting his car get a better suck of the air to get a better pull, or it's making it last longer while I'm wearing my stuff out. But he has got Atlanta figured out, no matter what you put him in here.
And you know what? You know what really helped me at Texas last season? Truck starter, loosening up that truck, but keeping those tire pressures down.
Oh, the 8 car up in the way as they try to go around him. Sniper gets a piece of him, but they're able to drive away. Now, at this point, at the end of stage 2, I would call it a good stage for you if you can still see the bumper of that 21 car. No matter how far it is away, if you can still see it, I feel like you're having a decent race at the moment. All right, and once again, Sniper's coming to pits right before everybody else. And this is where you make up a lot of ground on the leader if you can pit a lap 2 or 3 before him.
And Panda is out of this race.
Oh. Panda was very excited about Atlanta.
Panda and the double O uncomfortable with that.
No.
Unbelievable, dude.
Schlinken, I need you to figure out what he's doing. This guy, you just need to, I don't know, I can't do it. I've tried for a week to figure out how he's doing it. We're going to leave this in your hands, buddy. Because if we can all get a little bit of how he drives in us, we're unstoppable. I feel like. I mean, I just don't understand it. I've tried to wrap my brain around it all week.
Only take a quick minute to see if the line is running in front of us. So I can't really say.
What's that?
Ooh, I think I know what he's. Oh, he's coming into the pits, but.
It's a great observation there. Now we're gonna jump over to him.
Dude, he might have sped on pit road.
It was a quick entry. He might have got it, but it was close.
You know,
very close.
He had a big enough lead. I'm not sure that a black flag for speeding right now is going to stop him.
No, it will.
And
Oh,
nope.
he did not get
He did not get a black. Oh Lord! But the 51 is going to beat him out.
Filski.
A 2-tire Filski? No, not at Atlanta.
Try it.
No, not at Atlanta. No. I was telling Biker last night in the Cup broadcast, if you are sitting on pit road getting tires and the jack drops and your tires hit that concrete or that asphalt, it's already been on Atlanta's surface for too long. Go get more tires when you can. That 1 lap, a half a lap, anything. You need 4 tires here all the time. 2 tires. We're gonna see what happens, but I would never think 2 tires would be the way ever would be the way to go at Atlanta.
But guess what? It's one thing to catch him, and I'll let Twin finish the second part.
It's another thing to pass.
It is, but when I have 4 tires and you have 2 little rubber balls, nope. Because he has no tread on the insides of those tires, and we're going to start watching him wash up the track probably before he even gets there. And we've caught him. There's the pass. Yeah, see, those tires every time, 4 tires. I don't care. Now, he probably could have gone away with it at Homestead. Maybe even next week at Vegas we can see a lot of 2-tire stops like that. Not at this place. It is definitely the gambling spot to make those kinds of decisions. And I think Sniper is going a lap down. What? I wonder if he got a black flag. Because he was up here with this group for most of this first and second run.
I believe Sniper early pitted, so he was in the lead and he just lost the lead.
But he would have had to really put way more, and I feel like, I mean, he might be right, but
yeah, he did it with like 2 or 3 laps before they did, or Henson and Filski.
But at the same time, I feel like Henson had such a big lead before. I don't feel like he could have got the lead even with that like really early pit. So I wonder.
Well, we might be able to ask him that a little later. Write down that question. You can ask him when, not when, if he gets in that top 3. Y'all, I know y'all are kind of young. I love this truck that he is in. It brings back a lot of memories seeing this truck. The 21. That's a David Pearson throwback. The only thing wrong with it is it's a Chevrolet. David Pearson drove Fords. That's the only thing wrong with it. It's a beautiful truck. And I like Sniper's truck. I know Toon's very fond of Sniper's truck. I don't think Twoon's very fond. I don't think Twoon's very fond of the amount of dents in the truck and the fact that the hood is. Well, I don't know. If this was Shady driving this truck, I don't think he'd be able to see over the hood right now.
That is the end of stage 2.
Oh.
And Sniper.
So Sniper did get second. Okay. Fantastic.
Bilski in third with Crimson.
That was a great gamble by a sniper. Help him over. You're gonna get the win, but he doesn't
I want to give a shout out to Filski for the stop he made. I mean that's the gamble to make. Didn't really lose much. And what do you have to lose? You know, try something. You're gonna have to do something. Cause you can't just tie a knot in a rope between his bumper and your bumper and hang on. You got to find a way to get by him some other way. And I think Filski figured out it's going to be in the pits. That's the only way he's going to be able to get around that 21 car tonight.
But they know. Oh, they know oh my god, Henson Stricker loses him a spot once again. But wait.
Sniper was the first car a lap down.
He got that free pass though.
Yeah.
He said he messaged me saying he blew a left
Woody
front.
is moving Henson up the track.
Sniper messaged me, he said that he blew a left front.
Oh, so that gear right there is what, 10 seconds of damage automatically off the bat?
Yeah.
Oh, Hence, right, whoa.
Henson come from?
He just got a jump off the high side and came down and by himself. He didn't hit him. He didn't touch him. He just came from the high line to the low line, grazed in front of him, and drove away.
And he's already pulling away.
Ooh, 4 wide between the 87 and the 90.
This is great racing.
Up to 3. The 40's on his way up there.
The 40 and 3 wide.
Sniper's on his way to March back up to 7th place now. 6th place now.
Huh.
Ooh, got himself up to 5th.
Lord.
Oh, Filski is lagged out.
Oh, Pilski.
No.
And you had a good top 5 car on that.
The one guy I thought would stop this.
Listen.
Manbird is right on the...
Don't look now, but Manbird is right there.
Manbird is a good mirror driver. If I know Manbird any bit, he'll switch in.
He loves that outside on every single track too.
Yep. He will mirror drive you for a long time. He will not push the issue, but he will pass you anytime he's ready.
I mean, I think right now, with Henson up front, he's trying to push the issue.
Oh no, he's trying to just push him and get running. And run away with Henson. It's just him and Henson getting together.
Well, Bird made a really good adjustment. Or just hold the tune. Oh. I'm gonna ride from the hood of Bird. These two are pulling
So in the race that he was in earlier, Henson would not get off of Favre's bumper for the entire race, and I nicknamed them bumper buddies. And now I think if he can stay with Henson here, he might become Henson's new bumper buddy and just stay glued to that bumper until the time is right to pull out and pass him, or at least pull out. I'm not sure there's going to be any passing with this truck up front. I mean, it's going to take more than one. I really don't think there's anything out there powerful enough to get around him on the outside. They just need to get close and pray he comes up off the inside.
Yeah, I agree. It's gonna
just get but see this 99 truck gets such a good run in the center of the corner, and he can get right up there to his bumper, and Henson sees it. He just kind of goes up gracefully and comes back down right in front of him, cuts off the run. It's so interesting watching some of this.
And you're still keeping the same exact distance. And they continue to stretch the lead. I think I know exactly what Bird did. I think he might have got too desperate, and maybe he put his tire pressures way up. So whenever we see Henson just pull away anyway, he no longer run.
You see, nobody's really pressured for 21 tonight except for when he was in the pack. You know what I mean? So if anybody could stay on his bumper, stay in the draft, and just be there when it counts, when the tires wear down. You know what I mean? You guys are getting out of the fresh tire fast stage, so you can start competing, start putting the pressure on them. That's when you're going to see how good he races.
Yeah, someone I haven't really, ran across or talked about tonight is Biker, and Biker's truck looks smooth and clean, not like it's got any trouble tonight.
Where's Mike running at right
now? I want to say he's in the back of the top 10. Because this group is, what, 4 through... Let's see.
One of these times I need to volunteer to be a crew chief for one of these drivers. That'd be fun.
I actually think it would be super cool to be like, the one that gets to pick.
Yeah, crew chief.
Oh yeah, they need that role on this game. Because I feel like I could be a really good one.
Same with me. No, I'm good at in-game adjustments. I'm really good at in-game adjustments, but setups.
Ooh, Bird gets contact with the ball. What's up, buddy?
Earlier, before you joined this party, Dan asked me about Atlanta last year with these trucks. I told him about how you lapped the whole field.
Yes, sir.
And your pit strategy. How did you do that?
Everybody kept pitting with about 7 laps to go on the fuel, and I worked all week on which slider to run on the track to get my best stretch of tire wear to the end of my fuel run, and I was able to get my best fuel run down to 2 laps when I was taking my time, not oversteering the car and pitting every time when they were all pitting with 7 laps. So I was beating them by 5 laps on each pit stop. So with 3 pit stops or 4 pit stops in the final stage, I gained about 5 laps each pit stop. So at the end of it, I was almost 15 laps to the good. When they all said, you got to pit one more time, twin. I said, no, I don't.
That's when my heart raced. I'm like, what?
Everybody else was pitting, and I was still driving. Pilsky was trying to block me for 2 laps.
No, it was just the pain of working all week long to get these good laps and being good at mile and a half. I'm right there in contention. I believe I was in maybe second or third. I'm like, twin, you gotta pit one more time? And he's like, no. Oh, well, I do. Well, then I pit. Oh, then I sped out pit road. And I was like, oh. Wait, actually, I don't think... Okay, I think I spun a pit road the one time before.
Speaking of spinning on pit road, Biker down trying to get off the track, spun getting onto pit road.
Bird Bird takes the lead from Henson
No way.
off the pit strategy. Bird has a lap pressure tires, or Henson has a lap pressure tires, but by the time Henson goes back to the bumper, it's 99. I think they're both going to be done.
It's all he's gonna do is stay in front of him for a couple laps and just that even tire away.
He's got to stop hitting the wall. He's got to stop doing it.
Come on, Bird, stop hitting
Come
that wall.
on, go. Henson's already there. Oh
touched
my
it again.
God.
Bird, are you listening?
Bird.
Are you laughing? Come on. Get it together. Pressure's on you now, Bird.
Well, sometimes, you know, sometimes the ball will help you go faster. Sometimes it helps you from flying off the track, and sometimes it hurts you from holding off someone that no one else has been able to do what he's doing right now tonight, though. Wall or not, no one's been able to do what he's doing. So just keep it up. Oh, get down, get down, get down. Get down. Don't let him bite. No, don't. What are you doing? Oh, dive it in. You got dive. Oh, cross him over. Cross him over. Cross him over. He's going to go up when he comes off the track. Go down, go down, go down. Oh, see, I worked on that maneuver right there with him was where I could get him every time around this track. If he would pass me like that, I would dive underneath him coming off the corner. Lincoln, I think we're going to need to dress you up as a new HDRS driver and stick you out here next week and let you go teach them a lesson.
No, I'm not going to have anything for them at Vegas, but this week definitely.
I'll have something.
Dude, those truck sliders at Vegas is no joke. I practiced all week long that 1 week, and I rode my heart out, and I finished fifth.
Oh man, I come on a Friday. You can see a pack of 4 racing, and then you see the little black truck just get bigger and bigger and bigger. And it passed them all on the high side.
Now, oh no, I can't say that. That'll give away my strategy for third. Nope. I love Vegas, and you just said one of my favorite things about Vegas. Oh. Look, not a lot of people can say this, but I can be trapped in Vegas. So I am excited to be getting to Vegas next week. I don't know if there's anyone more ready to leave Atlanta than me. It's well, you know what?
Atlanta wasn't too pretty either.
You know, I had a rough week at Daytona. I had a lot of fun at Atlanta, but I'm ready to get to a track I know I am good, and I have something for a little bit of everybody in here. Not in here, in the Xfinity series. I could probably... Nope, I can't. I can't do anything in the trucks. It takes 3 pit stops to get my truck even close to where I want it to be. I don't know how you guys could do it for 3 years and oh, man. Just getting my tire pressures for my Daytona car where I needed them. I think I skipped pit road twice trying to get to them. Now, he's still able to hang with him, even though we got around him.
Too Good is on the lead lap. He's sitting in a good spot. I'm not sure if he was a lap down or on the lead lap.
No, Henson has a faster car, faster truck, but, I mean...
Does he? I think the clean air is helping him right now, but I think that great... Yeah,
That's what I'm saying, said to Schlenker, when these tires wear down and last,
it equals a lot of things out.
Yeah, it equals a lot of things out. So when you get a little loose, it's a matter of how much you use that looseness to your game.
But I do wonder if, first, the right pit strategy, I don't know if Hanson has the best pit strategy.
I believe Hanson right now is on the best pit stretch. He's been pitting later after everybody. Now the track at Atlanta.
Oh, I know later, but if it's gonna come down to that short pit at the end.
Yeah, it's true.
Because if you think about it, last year it's the same exact laps we ran, so it might fall someone like you.
Going to be 4 tires because he's not going to hit Atlanta with 2, and it's going to be run them hard until they equal out, and he's going to run them down to where he has the minimal amount of rubber left because like he has said a couple times, you don't get to take the rubber back with you, so leave it on the track.
Leave it on the track. I like it. It's right. Leave it on the track.
What's the point of having extra rubber at the end of the season?
There isn't one. None. So, one thing I like to do with setups whenever I'm working on mine is get the gas to run out when my tires do. Because...
rule thing I've learned about short tracks is when the more gas you lose, the more left side weight you gain.
That is absolutely true. People are hitting pit road.
That's why, like you said, look about 4-lap dash on 4 tires is your best time for an all-time lap 7.
Speaking of which, this kid over here, Mr. Lincoln, pulled me yesterday to a 28.674 here at Atlanta, and he had a full tank of gas. It was pulling me around Atlanta and got me a wild lap. I didn't even see it coming.
Dude, I got some of them through 6.2s.
Oh my! It was a good afternoon in Atlanta. It made up for anything that I could have ever thought was wrong with this place, and I'm gonna miss it. Hopefully, we don't come back here because it'll be completely different in the next game.
I believe the 99 he's pitting. So was the 21.
The 21. I think he saw in his rearview mirror he was pitting, and he didn't signal like he was going to, like he's kind of been getting down there. But I think he saw that great truck starting to slow down, and he said, "I'm gonna go with him this time."
Hanson got in pit road way better than I.
Let's see who we.
Are you racing to switch over there?
Pacific. I race hard.
Are they gonna wait for us to start?
Yeah.
Well, they have to, because the 97 truck is the owner. And they can't start the broadcast without my computer. So they're stuck between a rock and a hard place over there. Sorry, boys.
That 21 had a great pit stop. Tonight, I think you're right. No mistakes. It's all Hanson's.
Yeah, no more mistakes. It's Henson.
No more mistakes by Henson. I mean.
I said, no more mistakes. No mistakes.
Okay, I was gonna say you can't say more because I think the only mistake he had was, I can't think of one.
That's how you race Atlanta. No mistakes.
Biker is going off pit road.
Excited to see a new name like this coming in and running races.
Yeah, people used to say that about Kyle Busch. And then he came in and just destroyed things for a while, and people were like, I don't want to hear that name anymore. So enjoy it while you can, Henson, because if you keep this up, people are not going to like the name Henson very much.
No help.
Oh, God. Oh, yeah. I mean, if I can draft with the Fly to my left or Henson, I'm going to pick the Fly every time. I can tell you that. Because he can do it by himself. He doesn't need me.
I mean, I tell you what. My first race in Hammerdown, I mean,
Was it on video? Because I kind of want to go back and watch your first ever race.
yeah, it was a video.
Okay, if they were broadcasting it, I might go back.
Iowa. It was in Iowa, right?
Ooh.
And it was the second race of the season because I came in the race late. And I tell you what, I got the pole. I led basically like full first stage until I made a really bad pit stop call because I thought we had to pit twice. Everybody pit once. And that's what the whole race, and I got like 2 laps of town, but I left alone like 32 laps or something like that. But I just instead I finished 14th, I think.
Mm.
And for Henson to come out here, his first race, absolutely dominate. I can really only imagine how good it feels because leading those first laps as a new guy, it was. It was fun.
Well, do we know how many laps are left of this?
I have no clue.
Yeah, I wish we had a stream to get these lap counts right
I
now.
wish they put the laps on the spectator mode and put some leaderboards like.
Oh, they will on the next one. I think Hammerdown has said it enough this year or last year. Or shoot, ever. Give it to us. And I wish I could go design a video game because I would take the spectator mode from F1 and bring it to NASCAR.
Yes, see, there you go. I like it. You see where I see.
Have you seen the spectator mode from NASCAR from F1?
Yes, I have. I love that
my
interface, like where you're actually in the garage, in the car, making all those decisions through the day. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Through the day before you actually race, and like that's where I said, or I'd be a pro kind of mode, a career mode to be a pit crew, a jack man, a tire man, a gas man, something cool like that would be.
That just seems like too much hard work. You know, I'd like to be a photographer for a team. You know, nothing too hard. Just let me be a part of the team.
You could talk through game chat, right? And there's assigned crew chief to each driver, and you can talk to them through, like, kind of like what the in-game spotter does. That would be
Yeah, that'd be cool.
That'd be really cool.
Oh, let's take a look here.
Oh, that's a good package. Sniper, Collins, Too Good, and 33 of Bow Hunter all lined up. I'm not seeing much action with these guys. I think there will be more. But to be fair, there's not much they can really do.
Oh, so when Hammerdown messages on this thing, is that normally Jinx?
Yeah. That's Jinx, Hammerdown Racing Series, yeah.
Okay, so that's Jinx reminding me tonight to keep the camera off of him in the kill switch race. Oh, that's Mucka from over in FRR. Henson should come race at FRR. Well, I'm gonna tell you today, Schlenken was in a couple races with the new FRR truck and Xfinity series, and man, did Henson put on a show over there. We had Favre. What was he driving? The 18 Toyota, and Henson was on that bumper all Xfinity race, and Favre barely ended up winning that thing right there at the end. And Henson is Henson's a name we're going to be saying, man. We need to get used to it. And thank you, 7 viewers we have right now on YouTube. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back here very shortly after we wrap things up here with Henson, and we'll be, Toon's already got the jet ready. We're ready to fly down to Iowa.
Oh, baby.
And, green flag push stops will happen once again. I say it's a good time to crank it up.
Yeah,
I can't crank it up.
No, all you have to do is get the mic close to the TV, and one of us cranks it.
All right.
Go off the hood cam.
I'm trying to find him.
They go off the hood cam of Henson and then get after that get that side view. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's not Henson. That's a 23. Where?
There he is.
There he is, Henson. All right. There you are. Alright guys, well that's good. Look, that's a rookie mistake right there. I know you said hood view and I turned around and saw, oh, I'm no longer on the hood view. So, we'll work on that one right there. Man.
It's always a good time to hear those cars going by.
We have got to be getting down to
The nitty gritty.
not much more to go. I mean, I think he's done for the night after this. I don't think he's going to Iowa. At least I hope he's not going to Iowa. He needs a break. No, because my pick to win over there is not in a 21. He's in a 22. But if he shows up over there, I mean, and there it is.
There it is. The 21 is your winner. The second race of Hammerdown season truck series.
And Henson becomes the first to win 2 races this season in Hammerdown. One in Xfinity, one in trucks.
Congratulations. Well done, guys.
Did he win both stages in Xfinity?
Dude, he slowed.
The weekend and made it. Showed us what it was like to race
guys, yes, I can finally here. Let me change the scoreboard. Atlanta 2, Hammerdown 1, and it was a good one.
Okay.
We'll be back next year, and she's not going to get to win next year. We're going to take back Atlanta the next time we show up here. We're not gonna let her beat us up next year. All right, let's get Henson.
And who knows? Next year maybe we'll be on the new Super.
You know, I really thought we were on it last night, but it just didn't work out right. And I think his microphone is working because I made him turn it on earlier. I was like, dude, I couldn't hear you at all in that interview the other night with Jinx, so you need to turn it on. And I think he got it turned on right, so everyone should be able to hear Henson tonight. All right, and do we know who the top 3 was? I know you don't need to remind me of who won, but
Bird and
seen the 23 up there, so I'm not sure if Collins is in there or TJ.
oh no.
you know what, Collins? No, I think no. Collins pitted with a couple to go actually. So.
There's a Las Vegas race I really want to go to right now. Yeah, y'all do the interviews. I'm gonna go kick some booty at Las Vegas real quick. Oh no, I'm not. I'm not good at Vegas. Like, I'm just happy with my Xfinity car. So.
Truck sliders. I hate Vegas. Fire setup. I love.
Hey.
Screenshots of the top 10 at least.
Schlenken, I'm excited to see what Favre does with you in Vegas, man. I've seen him win a couple races there. I I hope he teaches you the right line to run there, man, because if you can get hooked up with his car on that right line, I mean, you're going to be good, dude. It's going to be rough for those Cup guys next week. If
Yeah, I think I got that set up a week early if I find a line ready.
Oh, let's take some humble pie real quick.
I mean, okay, it's not even me. It's just I have far setup. It's far setup. Come on.
I guess when he calls you and says, "Hey, do you want this?" You have to. You can't say no, right? Like that's just what someone you don't say no to.
Do you want to get an invite to Henson and do it?
I can. I'm gonna go blue screen if I do, but I got it. I think he's at the top of my list. I think. Where is he? Add. There he is. All right. And Muck, one of the owners over at FRR, where Favre races, he just put on a YouTube here. Favre is no joke at Vegas, so Schlinken, you better take everything he tells you and everything he teaches you about that car, that setup, and that lap. Hopefully we'll be talking to you next week.
What's up, Hanson?
What's up?
Hey, buddy.
How's it going, Henson? Our winner tonight at the Truck Series at Atlanta.
We're going good.
I bet it is.
I'm gonna let these two talk to you, dude, because I think this is our second or third interaction in a post-race today. So congratulations, dude. This has been quite the Saturday for you here on NASCAR Heat 5, winning a couple big ones, and you're making that 21 truck look really good. Yeah, but yeah, Schlinken, what do you got for our dude Henson here?
First of all, I noticed that your car looked just decent in traffic, but what did you do to make that thing so fast and cleaner?
Just tape adjustments, man. It was. I was hitting the chip like 3/4 way down the straightaways, and I didn't even realize that my slider started at 40 tape. So once I pitted the first time, I dropped it down to 35. It was good. 40 the first time.
Wait. To be faster by yourself, you drop your tape down?
Yeah, on these trucks, yeah, so you can get more top end out of them. Opened it up a little bit more.
Oh,
Absolutely.
I did not know that, actually.
You didn't know that, and you're the defending champion of the Truck Series?
Nope.
Open it up and get more air to it, and it won't redline as quick.
To be better myself, I just put the tape up in trucks. That's how I win Texas.
Oh, Lord. Can you guys imagine what Schlinken would be like now in trucks if he just lower the tape? Holy cow. That would be awesome.
Congratulations.
Great job, Henson.
You earned this win, man, as clean as you did, man, as hard work as you did. It seemed like you had the best pitch strategy. I think you did a little later than everybody. It seemed like you had the best tire there. So you had something figured out on your tire pressures, I assume.
Oh, yeah, man. I dropped the right sides, which is kind of strange. And then I actually raised the left a little bit. That way I could kind of conserve my rights and wear my lefts the same as my rights. But actually on the last lap, my right rear was on 1% and it blew as soon as I crossed the line. So worked out good.
So it took until the very last turn of the very last lap for Henson to finally blow a tire in Atlanta. I've been looking for him to do that all week, and he ain't blown not one tire. And it finally, the last race he's racing here this week, the last corner, that sucker finally blew. I'm happy for that tire. Henson,
half throttle in like the last 10 laps and just riding it out.
Oh man, I have been looking at your bumper for 7 days here. I was telling them there's nobody happier to leave Atlanta than me because you're leaving it as well. So you have destroyed Atlanta as much as Atlanta has destroyed us. And how do you feel about Vegas?
I can't wait to go to Vegas and show you how to run Vegas.
Oh really? Yay! I'm excited to hear that, dude. We're gonna have a clean sweep from. We're gonna have a clean sweep from him in Vegas too. Yes, it's exciting to hear.
Vegas will be interesting. It's a little different track, all the bumps and stuff. So it'll be pretty fun.
There's a lot more lanes there that you get to choose from. That's what I'm excited about. So, have a good week, and we'll see you. When are you racing? It's Thursday, Xfinity. So we'll see you Thursday in Xfinity at Vegas.
Yep. See y'all Thursday. Thank y'all for getting that race going tonight.
Yeah, great win, man. Great win.
Thank you again.
I'm gonna have one for the kill switch chat.
Is there? Do we have another one in here? Or was that?
That was it.
That was. I understand, fellas. Anyone else that would have got an invite, I wouldn't know what to say. I saw a red bumper all night. That was about it. All right, guys. We're going to shut this one down, but don't go too far. Here, give us 10 minutes. We'll be firing up Kill Switch over as soon as the Super Jet gets here. We'll be firing up Kill Switch over in Iowa. You'll be seeing some of your favorites. Twoon in the 10. You're in the 14, right, Slinkin?
Slinkin is in the... I believe he's in the 5.
I thought that was Sniper.
Oh, yes, it is.
I think Sniper's in the 5, Slinkin's in the 14, and the guy that's gonna win tonight, Jinx, in the 22, and the guy that's gonna finish really. I mean, I don't know where he's gonna finish, but if you go ask Field Filler here in a few minutes, my pick to win tonight is going to be Twitch in that 18 car. So. Tune in. We'll be there in just a few minutes until I think Hammerdown, we're done till tomorrow night when you can tune in to see some Weekend Warriors. Everybody, we'll see you next week in Sin City.